Did you know that over 1 billion people worldwide are living with obesity and millions more are suffering from preventable diseases? And the number one reason is not genetics, it is not bad luck, it is daily habits. The small things you do or do not do every single day are either slowly building you up or slowly breaking you down. I was one of those people, and today I am going to tell you exactly what I did to turn my health around, and it started with things I had been ignoring for years. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Your Name, and today I am sharing the 5 habits that shifted my health in ways I did not think were possible for someone like me. Not habits from a book. Habits I personally built from zero, stumbled through, and eventually made work through nothing but repetition and patience. If you have ever felt stuck, exhausted, or unsure where to begin with your health, this video is for you. Stay until the end, because the 5th habit is the one nobody talks about, and it may be the most important one of all. 2 years ago, I was falling apart quietly. I was constantly tired despite sleeping enough. My skin looked gray. I had not exercised in months. I was surviving on coffee and takeaway. I looked in the mirror one morning and felt genuinely disconnected from the person staring back at me. That morning, I made a quiet, private commitment to start treating my body like it mattered. What followed over the next 12 months changed everything, and it came down to 5 simple habits that required no gym membership, no expensive supplements, and no radical lifestyle overhaul. The first habit was drinking enough water every single day. I had no idea that the human brain is approximately 75% water. I had no idea that even mild dehydration of just 1 to 2% can slow your thinking, flatten your mood, and wreck your energy. My daily headaches, my 3 p.m. crashes, my inability to focus, and my constant bloating were all symptoms of a body running short on something as basic as water. When I started drinking 2 to 3 liters every day, the changes came fast. Within 3 days, my headaches became rare. Within a week, my skin looked noticeably clearer. Within 2 weeks, my afternoon crashes almost disappeared. I made it automatic by placing a 2-liter bottle on my desk, starting every morning with a full glass before touching my phone and setting a midday reminder. Within 3 weeks, I just did it without thinking about it. This habit cost nothing, and the return on that nothing is significant. The second habit was fixing my sleep. I was going to bed between 2 and 3 every morning, scrolling my phone for hours, waking multiple times through the night, and hitting snooze repeatedly. I told myself I was just a night person. That story was keeping me stuck. During sleep, your brain clears out waste that builds up during the day. Your body repairs tissue and resets the hormones that control your hunger, stress, and immune function. Disrupting that night after night pulls down every other system in your body. I committed to bed by 10:30, up at 7, phone away 1 hour before sleep, and 5 minutes of stretching before getting in. By day 10, I was falling asleep faster, waking before my alarm, and feeling genuinely clear in the mornings for the first time in years. My focus sharpened, my anxiety dropped, and my junk food cravings reduced because poor sleep drives up your hunger hormone and suppresses your fullness signal. Better sleep quietly improved my eating without me trying. The third habit was committing to daily movement. The all-or-nothing mindset around exercise kept me sedentary for years. If I could not do it perfectly, I did not do it at all. What broke that pattern was lowering the standard to something I could not fail at. I committed to a 20-minute walk every morning before starting my day. Nothing else. No targets, no tracking. Just 20 minutes outside in fresh air. On mornings I walked, I was calmer, more focused, and more patient for the rest of the day. After 6 weeks, I naturally started adding stretching, then body weight exercises at home, then gym visits twice a week. None of that was forced. It grew from the foundation of that daily walk. Regular movement reduces your risk of heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and weight-related disease. It reduces anxiety and depression as effectively as medication in some studies, and the entry point is as low as a daily walk. Start there and let it grow. The fourth habit was reshaping the way I eat. I tried calorie counting, cutting carbs, intermittent fasting, and online meal plans. Every approach followed the same pattern: rigid compliance, then a breaking point, then guilt. The problem was not my discipline. Restriction-based approaches treat eating as a problem to control rather than a behavior to gradually reshape. What finally worked was one simple question: how can I make this meal slightly more useful to my body? Sometimes that meant adding vegetables to what I was already cooking. Sometimes it meant whole grain bread instead of white. Sometimes it meant cooking at home instead of ordering out. Small changes, applied consistently, added up to a fundamentally different way of eating. I also started noticing how food made me feel 1 hour after eating it. That feedback loop became more motivating than any external rule. Over 3 months, my sugar intake dropped, my energy stabilized, and I felt better than I had in years. Nutrition does not need to be complicated. It needs to be honest, gradual, and sustainable. The fifth habit is the one most health content treats as optional. That habit is actively managing stress and treating mental health as a physical health priority. Your stress lives in your body, not just your head. Chronic stress raises cortisol, which increases inflammation, disrupts your sleep, slows digestion, suppresses your immune system, and raises your risk of heart disease. I was carrying significant unacknowledged stress for years. I had difficulty separating from work, said yes to everything, and pushed down everything I was feeling. The physical cost was tension I could not release, fatigue sleep did not fix, and an immune system that was always slow to respond. I started journaling every morning for 10 minutes, just whatever was on my mind with no filter. I added a 10-minute breathing practice using a free app. I set clear work boundaries and protected my evenings as actual rest time. I started being honest with people close to me about how I was feeling, and I began working with a therapist every 2 weeks. The physical results were measurable. My sleep deepened, my digestion settled, I stopped getting sick as often, and my baseline energy lifted. When you reduce what your body is silently fighting against, it has more left for everything else. Mental health and physical health are the same work. Those are the 5 habits: drinking enough water, fixing your sleep, moving your body every day starting from the smallest possible version, reshaping your eating through gradual addition, not restriction, and treating your mental health as a direct input into your physical health. None of these require perfection. They require consistency. A year from now, your body will reflect the choices you make repeatedly between now and then. Start with one habit, the smallest version of it. Do it tomorrow, then the day after. That is the entire strategy. If this video gave you something useful, please like it and subscribe for new videos every week. Leave a comment below telling me which habit you are starting with. I read every comment and respond to as many as I can. Thank you for watching. Take care of your health. I will see you in the next video.